Okay, hello guys, this is another episode of the countries video. If you want a quick recap, last time Sweden collapsed, the Russian city-state no longer is a city-state, and actually a kind of sizable empire now. Russia expanded further into the north. There were terrorist groups everywhere. Some Norwegians, some Poland, some Lazalandians, and the Lithuanian government was able to push extremely far through Sweden. And Sweden, after losing Oslo and Stockholm, had to move the capital to Copenhagen. There's also some new countries: the Gold one, the Romanian one, and the Hungarian one, along with the red team, how would I call this? The red Mesopotamian country being the green Iranian one. And of course, this causes the equal alliance between these guys and these guys to collapse since there's no more. And now a new Cold War between the red team and the green teams ensuing, along with a new Asian one, two new Asian ones to counter Japan. And also, okay, so now I'm going to move to the Incan Empire. Now, the Incan Empire will start expanding further north into Ecuador. Yes, into Ecuador, and successfully seize these islands and furthermore of the coast. And but then they will bump into a new group, this teal Argentinian one, spanning from Uruguay, basically encapsulating most of Argentina. Basically like that, except for it's very cold south, like that. So yeah, and apparently I have a small Argentinian viewership. So yeah, now this is your home country now. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, as you can see, the capital is in the historic one of Rio de Janeiro. To rival the Incan Empire, because the great Argentinian plains are down here to rival the Amazon, and Argentina controls most of it. Now the Incan Empire will start widening it because fears of overextension, because as the generals in the Incan Empire instead are very clever, as they realize that, hey, maybe having such a long empire means that it's incredibly vulnerable to attacks. And as you can see, here's the capital of the Incan Empire, and they're right at the outskirts. So they will make a push to do all of these, eventually reaching Lake Titicaca. Don't you dare make an immature joke. So yeah, anyway, this is an actual major city. This is an actual major lake, and it's actually one of the only Great Lakes of South America. So yeah, they also are able to push down here and through here. Yes. Okay, so yeah. Now, as you can see, South America is further getting expanded, and there's also going to be a small one in Mexico. What's a good color for Mexico? You know what? I think the dark gray would kind of fit them, because we already have green of the Incan Empire, and I can't paint Mexico green either. So I think that a better one for Mexico might be this dark gray. You know what? I want to make it more vibrant, so I'll turn it a darkish yellow. So yeah. Sorry for it being so dark. It'll mainly be around the Yucatan, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador too. Basically around this little isthmus. Yeah. Capitals. Their capital will be in You know what? I want to be generous with them. Sorry guys, I was just munching on some apples. I have noise cancellation so you can't hear them. But I actually swallowed an apple wrong, so yeah. Anyway, they'll be able to capture Havana, and they'll set their capital to Havana. And because of this makes like a divide between these guys. Basically saying, here are the mainlanders, here are the ones. Basically like the Peninsulares and the Madurans. I believe that's how you call them. The Peninsulares and the Madurans. Quick history lesson, the Peninsularians are the ones who live on Spain, and the Madurans are the ones who live in Latin America minus Brazil. So yeah. Anyway, this gold team will start further expansion over here until they bump into the Romanian ones. And then they also reach a new purple. This color is so light. One second. This new purple one down here in Greece, and also a bit of Italy, and all of Epirus and Albania. Their capital, of course, is going to be Thrace, not Athens. Thrace. Okay. So yeah, and then these guys will expand into Italy. Why is the white so bright? I thought I made it slightly darker, not pure white. Okay, so yeah. I'll make it slightly grayer. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like this white. It feels kinda good. So yeah. Anyway, after explorations into Italy, they will find Corsica, Sardinia, and over here, and also parts of Tunis. Now the red team hears about this purple expansion into Tunis, and they're wondering, hey, is this going to be a little island or is it connected? Because they see this area and this area, and they're wondering if there may be a land bridge over there. So they'll send some explorers across here, and then eventually go over here. And through here, and then reach Tunisia and push through the Atlas Mountains and discover a nice savanna plain along with this massive freshwater source. So they expand all around it and all through here, and then across through here, and then they're like, oh, wait a minute, that is some actual good land. It's not Sahara Desert like we're expecting, like in the Sinai or to the Red Sea coast of Egypt. So they put more in, and then they decide to start sending more expeditionaries to actually plant the flags for a claim. So they'll start pushing into here and through here, around here, and to Tripolitania, all the way over here. They'll push up through Tunisia and eventually reach this little spike where they're going to plant flags in Sicily, and the little shoe of Italy. Yes, before pushing through Algeria. Basically a massive North African area before they eventually set them in to conquer the rest. Now Purple Team, seeing rapid red expansion in Italy, realizes that if they want to protect their claims, they need to claim certain areas too. So they successfully cut them off, which causes the red team get really, really angry. But they can't really do anything, because remember, their ships are not very good at this time. Because from Pontus to Crimea is already a struggle. So yeah, they can't really do that. The best they can do is send supply to Sicily and try and invade there. Well, what next? They can just blockade this small Adriatic wall straight, and then the red team can't push any further. So yeah. So they will be pushing up, and they'll also be getting Corsica and Sardinia. That. And after they see this little jutting out, they're wondering if this area would jut out too. So they start exploring, and they discover Romania, and they eventually claim all of this. And they see that it continues to go up, and from Romanian explorers along with Hungarian ones, they successfully realize that the Balkans exist. Yes, the Balkans. I guarantee you in the next 5 minutes there's going to be a war in this episode because the Balkans is that bad. Okay, anyway. Oh, this tiny little slit. There you go. So, yeah. After this, Romania wants some claims. So they start claiming up in parts of modern-day Ukraine and Moldova. Oh, this Romania looks so ugly. Oh, it's Chile. It looks just like Chile. And they also push through here to basically envelop Hungary. Just, you know what? Oh, this is so weird. Ugh. Okay, pretend it looks like that. Now that's a lot better. Okay, yeah, pretend it looks like that. And Hungary is worried of this threat. So they'll push up through here and cross all over and go like that. So, yeah. One last thing. I'm gonna grab some major cities and go. And then I'll go. Boop. Boop. And then boop. Boop. And then boop. And then one last little boop. Actually, I forgot about this one. Boop. And then boop. So yeah, all the country states have one. And now back to countries. So yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. I realized I put them on the wrong layer. This shows that I am very stupid. Just take 5 seconds. So yeah. Anyway, back to countries. Let's get rid of these major cities. Hungary will start going over here. Wait. To start going all the way across here and to here. And they have a plan of expansion. But because they want some of that coastline that has been founded. But these guys are like, no. And then immediately take it from Hungary, which causes negative feelings among the Hungarians, because it feels like to them the purple team is stealing land from them. But these guys are completely fine with it because they do not care. Oh, and even better, it means that your neighbor is being weakened. So yeah. Now, after this, tensions start escalating after the area that Hungarian explorers discovered, not the purple or Romanian ones, Hungarian ones explored, and they were immediately claimed by purple, and Hungary showed none of it. So this shows to them that the purple team is secretly having spies. So, because of this, they declare war. I guarantee you in the next 5 minutes there's going to be a war in this episode because the Balkans is that bad. Start a push through the Carpathian Mountains, but it isn't really successful because it's not very, because the Carpathian Mountains are mountains, and they also make a small push for the Carpathian Routes, while these guys were completely unexpected of these Hungarian forces, so they are able to make subtle gains like that into the purple. Whereas all the purple divisions are fearful of a red invasion through here and send all plop down in Italy. So they sail across and then they're able to start pushing into Hungary and then start pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing like that, while the Romanians are able to go push, 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 push. Eventually capture Budapest. As this nation is so new, it has no other major cities built, just mainly towns. So after that, these guys capitulate. Anyway, time to run. So yeah, first things first, Romania will of course be getting a large chunk of this for like that. They'll get most of Transylvania, and these guys will get most of this, mostly of this, including the capital. Wait, is it? Yeah. Including the capital, and because of this, these guys are forced into creating a new capital right over here. Oh, like that. Now, time for major cities. There's of course being some major cities along the Danubian coast, sorry, the Black Sea coast, and around the Danube River. There's going to be some major cities inland in Transylvania, and one right over here. There should be one in Athens, and two in Patras, and one in the island of Corfu, along with Lienz, Italy, and also down here, and in Naples too, along with Pristina. No, I don't know the capital of Albania. I'll just call it, and then Pristina of Kosovo. There will also be some in Croatia, and Sarajevo, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Sofia, Bulgaria. So yeah, and now time for trade. Wait, not yet for trade routes. I need to go boop. There's also Istanbul, of course. There's also parts of Bulgaria. There will also be Vodis, Heat. There will also be I can't remember them. There's also Gallipoli. No, this is Gallipoli. This is Medina. I don't remember the name of the city. But most of them are on the Aegean coast, and not a lot are in Pontus and in the center. Like that. So, trade routes now. Trade routes. Okay. So, yeah. From here, they'll connect over here, and up here, they'll connect here and to the capital, and zooming across over to here. They'll zip over here, then to here, then to here, then to here, then to here, going zip, zap, zoop, and also to Rhodes, then Crete, then going across this little Aegean coastline before arriving in Istanbul. This one will also make a departure into Istanbul, and connect here and then here. So yeah, these guys are all connected. Now from here, from Crete, there's going to be two ones in Patras, along with Athens, along with the one in Isteria. I don't know what it's called, I'll just guess Isteria. And one connecting to Corfu, then to Thrace, before it connects to the Albanian capital, Pristina, Sofia, Sarajevo, Dalmatia, the capital of Croatia, Budapest, and then this other major city, like that. And then you'll connect to Gallipoli, Naples, and then this city right over here that I do not know the name of. And yeah, before it connects to Little Thrace, and then it connects up to the Danube, up here, then to here, and to here, and up here, here, all across Romania, Ukraine, and Moldova, like that, before one last one, then to Budapest. And to make it fair, I'm going to No, I'm going to make it a slightly lighter puppet to show that, hey, this is clearly a protectorate of Romania and/or occupied territory. Sorry, not Romania, the Greek. Now, the gold team sees all this success and realizes it's trapped. It's trapped. So, it decides to get some more land. Okay? By allying with the red team, taking all its forces away, and invading the purple team. Okay? So, the red team will automatically start with some pushes down in here and successfully capture this major city. And yeah, let me show trade routes. So, just for you to know, as you can see, there's lots of trade routes. After securing a city, they will be able to go here. Taking advantage of the ferries from here, they will land in the Albanian capital, but also respectively landing in Sardinia and Corsica. Now, after this, they realize that, hey, they need to defend their areas without some revolts. So they will turn these into little helpers. There's going to be one in Sardinia, and this one in Gallipoli. There's also going to be a small Albanian one. Yeah, these are all puppets of the red team. Whereas the red team is quite smart. They also have one in Corfu, which will be all annexed into this Albanian one, before the rest of the fighters up here will capitulate to this Italian protectorate, because they don't want all of these revolts. Now, the gold team will start pushing into occupied territory in Thrace, and also start pushing into Romania and successfully capture Budapest, along with these major Black Sea coasts, which causes the capitulation of Romania. They also start pushing into Hungary, this Hungary protectorate, and successfully capture this major city, before the red team will eventually push to here, and this causes the purple team to sign a peace deal. Okay, so rewind. Wait, not that far. Yeah, that's good enough. So here's going to be the peace deal. So these guys will take all of Patras, along with the surrounding islands, along with Athens. They also get more land in Thrace, and when I mean more land, I mean lots of more land. They also get some part of the Bruges, and successfully grab their capital, like that. Now, Hungary will successfully be freed from the purple team, and will be able to take some of their old territories back, along with the wish of a little OC connection. And they also grab lots of this little land. So yeah, all of this will go to them. Now, what to do about this area right over here will be annexed into Hungary. So Hungary is basically dominating most of Central Europe. But after a while, Hungarian collapse looks imminent. So Hungary realizes that, hey, they need to split the empire up. So they are forced into creating some little puppet states of those, like this one in Croatia, and then another one down here in Dalmatia, like that, and also a Romanian one. So yeah, lots, and I mean lots, of little protectorates everywhere. And this makes them really sad, because now they have to give up all this prime real estate. So yeah, the Croatian state's capital is going to be right over here, and the Romanian state's capital is going to be right over here. Now what to do about the rest? The red team will successfully annex all of this land, along with Epirus and Corfu. So yeah, this is incredibly harsh and a big peace deal, but thankfully due to the fight of independence, they're able to get like a lot more of Thrace, capture these 2 cities, and get a bit more of Romania, and also eventually capture Sofia back. So yeah, they're able to create a good empire, but not strong enough to rival each other like that. Oh yeah, I also need to set a capital for this green team. I'm gonna make this the capital. Yeah, next to LC. So anyway, time to touch up on these Southeast Asian guys. They're successfully jumpstart across over here, and then collectively grab. Why does this keep on happening where it autofills everything? Why? Oh, it's because I'm on major cities. No wonder why. I don't know. 2 countries. So, yeah, they're able to connect, and then grab all of this. And eventually, the Vietnamese are successfully able to finally break out of the Yuan Mountains and successfully claim what the heck? And successfully claim lots and lots of land. Lots. So yeah, Vietnam is able to collect a lot, and India and the Blue Indians quickly hear about this and decide to make a massive claim. Because now they discover all of this quickly, and they make a massive claim all the way over here. And because of this, they are forced to build. When I mean a lot, I do in fact mean a lot. And look, boop beep boop bop beep boop bop beep. Oh, maybe I shouldn't just do it that fast. Beep boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop bop beep boop bop bop. So yeah, and trade routes. Some trade routes will be established. I'm going beep boop bop boop boop bop bop beep boop bop boop bop boop bop bop boop bop 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 bop. So yeah. Also a new big problem is arousing, because apparently some Russians do not like being occupied. So because of this, there's going to be a few revolts springing up. Some here. This whole fortress of Sakhalin will be taken, and most of South Sakhalin. There will also be a massive revolution right over here, because the Siberians do not like it at all, and lots of these revolts. There will also be some revolts in all of these Kuril islands, all of these little Kuril islands, before this one will successfully expand. You may be wondering, what is causing all of this Russian nationalism? Well, that's because a new country I'll be showing you. This seafoam Siberian country, the most massive country so far, yet sadly most of its territories are in fact cold, dead, useless wasteland. So yeah, it'll take me a quick minute. 20. It's going to speed this up a lot faster. So yeah, not 40, double it again. So yeah, all of this will be going to this new Siberian one, along with this Aleutian Islands, and this massive chunk of Manchuria, like that. These guys are incredibly big. But sadly, these Russians do not have a lot of these ideas. So, yeah, this is a massive empire for its time. And you may be wondering, how was it formed? It's very simple. People spoke similar languages. People respected how people. Okay, so they spoke the same language. People had special cultures which integrated a lot into the Chinese majorities. And even better, the certain Russian defectors ran away, specifically the Lancelot and Collins, and quickly fled across, and eventually marched all the way over here, realizing that hey, we still want a united area, and we wish to unite, but not under this Russia's banner, but our own Russia. So they decide to create this massive Siberian one, like that, and they also, of course, expand into Alaska because it seems sensible too. So yeah, they'll expand all across. Yes, all across the world. So it's a two-continent spanning empire. But because most of its land is in Siberia, it's not really an efficient empire, and the main capital is going to be right down here in Manchuria. Now, after these pan-Slavism things, they're going to be here, and here, and here, and eventually push all the way down to unite down here. And after this while, Siberia will declare war on Japan because they claim that they're harassing these guys. Now, after a little while, Japan decides to fund some of its own rebels across this land. So, first breakaway state that's successfully going to happen is Alaska. Then also the Chukchi Peninsula, along with Kamchatka and the Chukchi Peninsula. So yeah, due to Japan's immense forces, they're able to control lots and lots of these swaths of land. So yeah, 40. Gotta paint all of this in. So yeah, the Chukchi Peninsula owns most of this, along with here, and the green guys, the Kamchatka people, will start in Kamchatka, of course, and the surrounding areas. So yeah, due to all of these independence fighters, the Chukchi Peninsula and Kamchatka are able to expand greatly. Yeah, are able to expand greatly, like this, yeah, like that. And then the orange guys will sensibly get the rest, like that. Now you may be wondering, what about this massive area? I'm going to set it to gray for one very good reason. It's an anarchy. The Seafoam people cannot reinforce anything with these really northern states, and because of that, they are a victim to anarchy. So yeah. So the Chukchi Peninsula guys will have the capital down here, along with the red guys going to have the capital in Unalaska, Alaska. The Alaskan guys will have the capital in Anchorage, and yeah, Siberia has officially collapsed from the war, But after the capturing of more territories in Korea, Japan, and there was somehow magnificent breakthrough all through Korea, Japan signs a white peace, basically giving up all the Kuril Islands and North Korea and South Korea. And after this causes a new age called I'll refer to it as the Order Senkaku age. If you're wondering what the Senkaku age was, it's when Japan shattered into a tiny little warlord states. Like that. So the first one is much smaller North and South Korea, respectively. 2 pixels. So yeah, there's also going to be. So yeah, I'm not going to put capitals for these guys because number 1, I am lazy, and number 2, these are warlord states, so they're not truly recognized. So yeah, there's going to be North Korea and South Korea, but much smaller because Russification of this has caused it to basically just become Russian Korea, North Korea, and South Korea. There'll also be the anarchy of Kyushu, declaring independence. The island of Kyushu declaring independence, along with this one. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to refer to it as. There we go. So yeah, there's also going to be Hokkaido ones of this seafoam green. This darker seafoam green up here. It's too confusing. Really dark seafoam green, yeah, of Hokkaido, and for Hokkaido with an H, it's going to be split up a ton. There's going to be this original one, where the people used to have the capital in Kyoto, but there'll also be this small city state of Tokyo. It's a very small city state. So there's the city state of Kyushu and Tokyo, like that, and also the city state of North Korea. So yeah, and then the rest is going to become this new Japanese one. This new Japanese one spanning across all the way over here. And here's going to be the old one. So the Senkaku age has just been formed, along with the division of Siberia, basically turning the old Siberian one just to Manchuria plus Korea and the Kuril Islands, with Kamchatka and Chuchik Peninsula being released. Okay? Sorry I did not talk about Europe that much, but I think I'll just... No. You know what? I'm going to continue this one. It feels underwhelming that I didn't talk about Europe because I talked about Southern Europe, Asia, East Asia, South America, parts of North America, but I didn't even talk about the most important area of North Europe. So, first things first, I'll do a quick wrap up. German expansion into the Deutschland and war between Lithuania and Germany, which quickly backfires on the Lithuanians as they are war torn. Is that how you say it? Bortoin? And then the secret underground people that worked really hard, that lived in Estonia, started revolting and successfully get rid of the old Lithuanian government that was taking control of them. But they were not able to get the Russian areas, but they're able to get a large chunk, along with a bit of the Latvian ones, and like that. And after Sweden sees a weak and won, they declare war on Estonia and are able to successfully capture Stockholm. But due to Lithuania's status threatening to invade, after quickly capturing these islands back, these guys quickly cancel before Sweden demands an ultimatum from these guys, and these guys are forced to give it back. Now, this Russian city-state, due to pressure from Russia, is forced to join, and now the Russian Empire looks incredibly great before Russia quickly starts expanding a lot by sending a bunch of explorers down, and eventually they meet up with these how would I refer to these guys? As the Mesopotamian guys. After this, Russia goes through a massive economic recession from all of its exploratory and its demands, and the fact that the king did mass human swaths of explorers to just explore most of Russia, and they just slapped flags even though most people didn't like it. Like some Romanians, also these guys that have a small minority across. So yeah, Russia is slowly getting expanded. So yeah, I'll just end it here.